Love knows no bounds, and the wrestling business is no exception. It doesn't matter at all, but when two wrestling personalities are in a relationship, but working for different companies, it can make things a bit more dramatic. Currently, there are several WWE talents who are married or dating wrestlers outside the company, so let's go through a few of them. While it was exciting seeing Dean Ambrose debut in AEW, I imagine that things have been a bit awkward for his wife, Raw commentator Renee Young. The couple started dating back in 2013 and got married in 2017. When Ambrose's WWE contract expired in April 2019, he chose not to resign. On top of that, the man now known as Jon Moxley told WWE that he was leaving to make a movie. That movie turned out to be called Double or Nothing, and was produced by a rival company called All Elite Wrestling. As you'd expect, WWE wasn't the least bit happy about finding this out, and unfortunately, Renee Young is caught in the crossfire. You might think this wouldn't affect Renee. After all, she wasn't the one jumping the guardrail and attacking Chris Jericho. However, AJ Lee was in a similar situation a few years back when her husband CM Punk was in a dispute with WWE, and she said she felt caught in the middle. Hopefully everything is going fine, but I could see Renee leaving WWE in the future. Renee Young and Jon Moxley aren't the only couple split between WWE and AEW. The current NXT champion, Adam Cole's Bebe, is All Elite Wrestling star Britt Baker. The two wrestlers started dating before either one of them got signed by their current employers. Luckily for them, there doesn't seem to be much conflict with them working in two different wrestling organizations. In fact, Adam Cole's even publicly supported his girlfriend's work in AEW on Twitter. Britt Baker has done the same for her boyfriend too. She was seen front row at NXT TakeOver 25, where Adam Cole won the NXT Championship. While none of us can say for sure, it does seem like everything is going pretty well for Cole and Baker. It's not just AEW wrestlers that WWE stars are in relationships with, as Mickie James has been with the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis, for a few years. They've been married since 2015 and even have a 4-year-old son. While it's easy to see Mickie James' success, Aldis is still an accomplished performer. He's a former Impact Wrestling champion and even wrestled Cody Rhodes at All In 2018. Either way, this couple of wrestlers are some of the best out there. Before she came to the WWE, Bayley was training in California, and that's where she met her future fiancé, Aaron Solo. You may not be familiar with Solo, as he's an independent wrestler, but he has done a lot. He was even selected to be an alternative in the 2016 Cruiserweight Classic if one of the wrestlers got injured. Unfortunately, a lot of his success has been overshadowed by his relationship with the current SmackDown Women's Champion. He's not been too happy with the title Mr. Bayley, and I can understand why. On the positive side, they've been together for about 9 years, and that's great. Hey, guess what? More WWE and AEW wrestlers are in relationships. One half of the Iconics, Peyton Royce, is engaged to Shawn Spears, formerly known as Ty Dillinger. The couple started dating during their time in NXT, and despite having different schedules, they've made it work. Shawn Spears was released from the WWE back in February of 2019, while Royce is still an active performer for the company. There was concern how Spears' departure from WWE would affect Peyton, but in an interview, Shawn said that Royce supported his decision. Even though the Iconics recently lost the Women's Tag Team Championship, it doesn't seem like there's been a whole lot of hostility towards Peyton Royce, with her fiancé performing in another wrestling company. You may not know, but Ruby Riott has a special someone in her life. That someone is Jake Something. Jake got trained at the Ring of Honor dojo, and has been doing pretty well in the independent wrestling scene. He's wrestled for a number of well-known indie organizations, and in April 2019, he signed with Impact Wrestling, performing under the name Jake Diener. The couple doesn't talk about their relationship a ton, but they do share a few pictures together on social media from time to time. Besides dating wrestlers outside the company, WWE stars have also been appearing in other wrestling organizations while still under contract. Check out the video to the right to learn more about that. Until next time, I'm Zach, and don't forget to keep chasing your dreams.